Hello and welcome. I'm Logan Christopher from Lost Empire Herbs, and I'm happy to announce our newest capsule product, Thor's Hammer. Thor's Hammer is one of our most popular formulas, our potency formula, and it's the first formula that we have put in capsules, our third capsule product behind the Pine Pollen and the Tongkat Ali. And I'm super excited about this one because Thor's Hammer is, of everything we offer at Lost Empire Herbs, our absolutely worst tasting thing. It's really the Tongkat Ali in there, which is extremely bitter. Then you have some saltiness from Mucuna, and Tongkat Ali by itself, that's manageable because it's a really small dose, but then you're taking a formula with these other herbs and you're taking a much bigger dose. So it's not very good, but most guys, if they're looking for the kind of benefits that Thor's Hammer can bring, then they're willing to put up with that taste. So this is how you do it in the old way. Mixing something like that in there, a teaspoon, a tablespoon, some different dosages, mixing it in. And of course, there are ways you can cut the taste with something sour to make this a little bit better. I personally would like to use something like sea buckthorn berry juice powder. But just sipping it there, that taste is gonna linger in my mouth for maybe an hour or so. Maybe if I eat something else, I can get rid of it. Most guys will put up with that taste in order to get the effects. That's why we have a lot of 4-star reviews on Thor's Hammer. Plenty of 5-star, definitely some 1-star, nothing works for everyone. But a lot of people leave 4-star reviews. That's because they're like, oh, this stuff works so great, but it tastes so bad. So that's why we have it in capsules now. You can drink it like this. We still have the powder available. We're gonna continue to do that. Of course, putting it in capsules is a bit more of a process. It is a little bit more expensive, but we're happy to offer because all you need to do right now is a dose 3 capsules or 6 capsules. Really play around with the dose, find what works for you, and just drink it down with water. Don't have to worry about the taste, although there's reasons to taste things in the first place. This is a capsule world, just people are used to it, so we're introducing more of our herbs and formulas into capsules in 2019 and beyond. So a couple other things about Thor's Hammer. I'll talk a little bit about the benefits. This is our potency formula. It's really aimed towards sexual function, helping to get your sexual function back to a baseline, or even if there are ways to go beyond it to improve. And when we're talking about sexual function, there really are so many different factors we can look at. One of the things I notice with Thor's Hammer, some of the herbs in here, and I will address what's in there, is that it seems to make orgasmic power more powerful, just more enjoyable at the end of the sexual activity right there. Other people notice stamina or various other functions that you can look at. Feel free to go through the reviews of Thor's Hammer to really get a feel for how it is affecting other people. Now, as with all things, nothing works for everyone. But this does seem to be working for a lot of people in helping with those various functions. So try it out, see if it works for you. You can try the powder if you want to go with that bad tasting stuff, or try the new capsules. And if it doesn't work for you, 365-day money back guarantee. It's just try it out, see how it works. We only want to deliver the herbs that really benefit you. So let's talk about what is inside Thor's Hammer. Now in the capsules, it is a slightly tweaked formula over what we have in the powder right now. We have found some superior supplies of the Sustanche and Mucuna, and eventually we will be transferring the powder over, but we got to make sure the supply chain is right and take the steps to do that. So it is the same 5 herbs: Tongkat Ali, Mucuna, Shilajit, horny goatweed, and Sustanche mixed in there. But a couple of those herbs are slightly different, which means the formula is slightly different, which means the dosage is slightly different. Basically, what's in the capsules is more potent than what you'll find in the powder. And like I said, that powder is going to make the change in the future, but has not as of yet. That also means, because some of the herbs are a little bit different in there, that maybe if you've tried the powder and it didn't quite work for you, it is possible that this form of it, because how herbs are extracted and how potent those extractions are, can be a little bit different, that maybe the Thor's Hammer capsules will work for you. So those 5 herbs, the reason we formulated Thor's Hammer this way is kind of looking across a number of different functions as concerns sexual function. The Tongkat Ali is primarily in there to help support the hormones, notably testosterone, but really much else involved in that. You have the Sustanche, which is well known in Chinese medicine. I mean, it's known as Sustanche in your pants, to direct blood flow to the genital area. So it's working on that nitric oxide, the blood flow aspect of that sexual function. Then we have horny goatweed, which has the active constituent icarin, which is a PDE5 inhibitor. No, I'm throwing a lot of big words at you here, but PDE5 inhibitor, this is how that is the classification of the drugs such as Viagra and many of the other ED drugs on the market. They inhibit this enzyme which breaks down the nitric oxide to cyclic GMP, which keeps the blood in that area, keeps you erect and aroused. So it's not going to work nearly as well as a pharmaceutical because that's taking one thing, enhancing it so much in there, but the icarin, just 1 to 3% in that horny goatweed, along with the other natural synergistic chemicals that you find in horny goatweed, seems to help with this, as well as the nitric oxide itself. Next up, we have mucuna, which is a source of L-dopa, the precursor to the neurotransmitter dopamine. This is really important for our arousal pathways in the first place. Dopamine, of course, also playing a role in testosterone and the other hormones. Lastly, we have shilajit in there. Shilajit is the destroyer of weakness, the conqueror of mountains. One of its nicknames is Indian Viagra. Not that it works like the drug at all, but that it's just restoring the body to its natural state of health so that you're able to function as a natural, healthy human ought to be able to. In addition, shilajit is a potentiator. What that means is that the various compounds within shilajit are helping to drive the different nutrients you're taking with it into the cells better so that they work better. Essentially, you take shilajit with something else, it just works better. So this combination of 5 herbs is working across a spectrum of the different aspects of sexual function. Of course, we are kind of pigeonholing things. Like Tonkat Ali does not just work on the hormones, doesn't just work on testosterone. It has these other effects itself. So there is a synergy in what is happening here. It's just designed in this way to really hit on those different aspects, which are all important for man or woman sexual function. So that is a bit about Thor's hammer. If you want to have a little bit better of a sex life, give it a try, see what it does for you. Once again, if it doesn't work, then that's okay. You got a 365-day money-back guarantee. If it does work, well, that's awesome. That's what we're going for. So one last thing before we go, dosage. We do recommend Thor's hammer. I keep thinking Tonkat Ali, that's just one of the ingredients in there. But I do recommend Thor's hammer before activity. Take the capsules about 30 to 60 minutes before sexual activity. And the dose, start with 3 capsules, just 3 right here. Take it with water, empty stomach or after eating food, either way does work. For some people, if you're super sensitive, it's possible there could be a tiny bit of upset stomach, but not likely with 3 capsules. You could eat it with food, but if you do have a full stomach, you'll want to give a little bit more of a buffer of time, an hour or so, possibly a little longer. If you want a bigger dose, go with 6 capsules. And of course, you can play with this. Try less, try more, try somewhere in between. That's all good. We recommend it before activity, but some of our customers have found with the Thor's Hammer powder that taking it every day for a period of time, it needs to build up in the body and get them results. So if you're not noticing anything after just taking a single dose with it, which many people will, then try taking it daily for a little while to get the results. People have reported after a week's use or maybe a month's use that they're getting results. The last thing I want to say about that, though, is this is not necessarily formed because these are strong herbs and like horny goatweed is a little drying, Tonkat Ali can be powerful. This is not something you want to be on long term. Don't take it every single day for months and months. Lay off it if you are taking it regularly or just use it once in a while. That's what I personally like to do. Just, you know, if I'm going to have some fun, take a little Thor's Hammer, add a little bit to that fun. So I hope you'll try us out. Try out the Thor's Hammer. We're looking toward bringing you the rest of our formulas in capsules, hopefully throughout this year, maybe going into the next.